When we did the pilot, we knew it could work and would work, and Adrian Shergold did a wonderful first episode, and we were all hopeful that it would have a life, but there's no guarantee of that. And so we were all over the moon when ITV commissioned it for the first series, and here we are. Each time it's recommissioned, it's a thrill, because it's a bit like a family away from home. The crew, a lot of the crew are local people, and there's lots of productions being made there, but they're all loyal to Vera. They all come back. Well, it's a long time coming, really, isn't it, for women to get the foot in the door and be playing leads. But it's happening in life. The head of the Met is a woman. The head of Northumberland Police, who's actually called Vera, luckily is a woman. So, it's kind of reflecting real life, really. Women are getting the jobs that have always been set aside for men. Vera's father being one of those people who thought Vera was a woman in a man's job. And that's why there was conflict with her and her father. He didn't approve of her. And there are still a lot of people like that, but we're overcoming it. And I think it's strange that America doesn't have females leads in the way that we do, since they seem to have equality in everything else. Ever since you could start a car on the ignition, I think, and not having to turn the crank handle, I think women have been equal partners. The landscape of Northumberland, I think, is very, very important to Vera. It's a beautiful landscape. I didn't know it very well at all before I went up there to play Vera. The seascapes are beautiful. The landscapes, the moors, the cities all have a story to tell. They're all beautiful. It used to be a thriving shipbuilding city, Newcastle, and coal mining industry. All that's gone. So it was sort of a bit desolate for a while there, but now the film industry has sort of made its home there for a lot of programs, and it's revived the place somewhat. I'm told tourism in the area has increased by 25% since Vera's been made there. And the people, if any of your viewers are thinking of going on holiday there, the people in the northeast are wonderful. They are so, so friendly. Northumberland is stunningly beautiful. It's an absolute joy to work there. It really, really is beautiful. Being out on the moors, because we start work very, very early in the morning, and sort of driving out across those moors at 5:30 in the morning, it's gorgeous. Well, I think people like Vera because she's a woman of a certain age. She looks like she hasn't just walked off a catwalk. Her performance is not dependent on lipstick. And I think people just appreciate that. Sometimes people say to me, oh, you wouldn't be able to wear those clothes going to work. And the police, they're all good clothes that Vera wears. She just doesn't look in a mirror. She doesn't see if this blouse goes with that skirt or whatever. And I just like that about her. She thinks about the job in hand, not thinking about herself all the time. People appreciate her because I think she's this an honesty. Well-to-do, upper class, lower class, all feel comfortable talking to Vera. If you saw her at a bus stop, you'd chat to her. She's not a threat. I was at the crime convention in Harrogate earlier in the year, and a 12-year-old boy, we were doing a Q&A, and a 12-year-old boy stood up and said, Vera is his and his friend's favourite programme. And I said, well, you surprised me. I didn't realise young people like it. He said, oh, we absolutely love it because she's in authority, but she's also can be very funny. I thought that was great. One day all this could be yours. The hat, the Mac, the wheels.